yeah, instead of these older niggas try to teach the young boys, sometimes they get a little carried away with the teaching shit too, though. Oh, you can see it in the thing?
Yeah.
Not even teach them, because sometimes they get a little carried away with that shit. Because, you know, they be wanting, yo, y'all little niggas need to do this. Y'all niggas need... Like, nah,
Yeah,
don't do all of that.
That's
Because
a
they
fact.
definitely don't like that. Because the young niggas is going to smoke you quick.
Mm-hmm.
They already know, well, I smoked this nigga. I'm 17. I get out in 10, 15 years. I'll still be all right.
Word.
That's how they thinking.
Word.
Meanwhile, you up in your 40s,
That's a fact.
you can't afford to do no 10 or no 20. What? You can't afford to do no time, nigga. There's no time to waste.
Word. That's a fact. If you want me going to tell them what they shouldn't do, you need to be telling them what they should do, like, cause
or lead by
like,
an example.
Yeah.
That I think that's the best way for anybody to see that you are real, that you real, or what you say you mean. That you stand on your word as being an example.
That's yeah.
No, I think that's first and foremost.
Yeah.
Cause then now when you try to show them something, they gonna listen. Cause they're like, all right, this nigga is show improved. He put in the work. So if I could do that or better, I could be better than him, a better level, or if I'm comfortable with that, I'm good. You know what I mean?
Word.
Cause sometimes people be comfortable being alright, like I'm good. I got what I need and I'm good.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
I don't really subscribe to that type of mindset.
Yeah.
Because it's like when, like the leaves on the tree. Do you think the tree will ever say like, oh, I only need a couple leaves, I'm good? Nah, nigga, that shit get abundance.
Fact.
More than enough. So I want my cup to run it over, and I want more than enough too.
Word.
Cause I shall not want.
Fact.
Not saying that I shouldn't want. I shouldn't want something. No, I should never have to want for anything because I have everything I need.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's why. Speaking of that, the nigga Will Smith was talking about some shit the other day. He was like,
that nigga
it's
is
a
deep.
difference.
Pause.
Yeah. He was like, yeah.
On some
you
other
could either
shit,
hit rock bottom or you could get too high. He's saying like where everything you get what you want and then it's like
nothing.
It's like so it's like it's always come with a balance. That's
he
what
was
I got
talking
from
on some Buddha monk shit, bro.
Yeah, nah, that's a fact.
Yeah,
that's
bro.
A fact.
Will was on some Buddha monk shit. Like if you couldn't get the flow, you don't got no spiritual nothing. Cause I know to certain people they was like, what?
Word. Nah, he was speaking truth.
He was on his shit.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
You could tell he went through like a metamorphosis. You know what I'm saying? He jumped out that plane, did all them wild stuff. Yeah,
that's
like he don't got nothing to lose. Like I want to be at that. Like I want to be that earlier in life too, but at that age where he at, it's like I'm good with life. I did everything.
That's a fact.
Like living your life. That's how I want to say it right way, but I want to live my life. When I get older, I'm gonna be like, you know what? I'm thankful for everything. If I gotta go today, thank you, God.
Word. Yeah, no regrets. Like,
no regrets.
Like I did everything that I could.
Right.
For
and
me,
I wanted
my family, I wanted to. Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
See, that's what I said. That, like even with that, like you gotta, even though it don't feel right saying it, you gotta say it. Like you gotta be like, nah, it's gonna happen for me. Cause it might not feel like that, but you gotta say it. Cause it's like you casting a spell.
Yeah.
Because we quick to say, oh, I ain't shit, or we quick to say bad shit about ourselves fast before we say any good shit. So
facts. No, that's a fact. That's a fact. You gotta speak positivity into yourself. Like,
got to, bro, because nobody else gonna do it. Ain't nobody else gonna do it. No, because most people don't, like we said, most people don't even know how to talk it into themselves. So you can't really be mad when niggas talk crazy like that. It's like, you know what I'm saying? You probably feel the same way about yourself. It's like,
that's a fact.
Yeah, facts.
What else did I see?
I seen that nigga Ja Rule was super disrespectful.
Yeah.
To 50 and shit.
Yeah. Was he? He said he was ready to black out. That nigga, he been saying that for forever. Like 50 is disrespectful. Like nigga
You say he what?
I said he mad disrespectful. We don't even let niggas rest in peace. Like he like, yeah, I'm smoking on your man right now. Like
yo, you know
like,
what? But you know what, me, bro? I think all his shit that he doing is valid type shit, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all niggas tried to smoke him.
Yeah.
Y'all stood next to the nigga that tried to smoke him.
Yeah, it's true.
Not only that, from what the movie's showing or what we keep hearing, this nigga might have had something to do with his mother dying. Fuck all of y'all. Yeah. Fuck your dead granny. All of y'all niggas. Fuck all your kids, everybody.
It's true.
Are you dumb?
It's true.
This nigga tried to take me out, and he could have took my mother out.
Wow.
You know what's one of the most disrespectful things I heard? Kiss and Styles saying, "Why you hate Preem? That could have been your father, nigga." You remember even back in the day when y'all was telling me, yo, nah, that nigga Styles and them, they got at 50, and I was like, hell no, not 50, nigga killed. Clickety, clink, clickety. But y'all was like, nah, son. Even Sean was like, I reunite you with your mother or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Those niggas are some of the hardest, disrespectful motherfuckers, bro.
I don't care how
much you sold.
Yeah. You still, what he say? I don't care how much.
Something was harder, nigga. Preem, it could have been your father, nigga. Yeah. But real shit, from the movie, it looked like that. And then it made me look at it even more like, oh shit, for real, bro.
They do kind of got some resemblance. Like,
I look like, it's crazy, bro. You know who he kind of resembled more? The son.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. When they sons were
son.
standing together, yeah, you could see, like,
yeah. But no, I'm saying Preem and Fifth kind of like, if you look at him from away, like, this nigga face is just a little slimmer, like.
Yeah.
And they said, nigga, yeah, they said that nigga was some other shit, bro. So, yeah, I stand with Fifth no matter. That's my nigga, bro. I never met him in my life, but. Nah, Fifth was just, even back to I remember in 9th grade. Remember son that had the 360 waves in school with us? His shits, he definitely was using that. Follow the drip.
Oh, Palmer?
Nah, Palmer wasn't. I don't think Palmer was doing that. The other rapping nigga, Hove.
Big light skin Hove?
Nah, that wasn't his name. He used to fuck with Chose. Big. He mad.
Oh, Hollow.
Okay,
yeah.
I said Hove. Crazy. Yeah, he come in the lunchroom one morning. He like, yo, you look like this nigga. You look like 50. So I'm like, who? He had the magazine, so he showed me the magazine. 50 is sitting on something like a tire or some shit, hat low with guitar chain. So I'm like, oh shit. So I start reading the nigga like, he telling the story like what happened pretty much. And I think I heard Gene Dill talking the story like in one of his interviews saying some shit like how I guess Fifth must have snuffed Ja and grabbed it, yapped it off him type shit. And had everybody wearing it. Like, yeah, like.
Nah, but 50 said that
somebody else
one of his men.
Yeah, I heard that story too. Yeah.
And then Ja, that's how Ja saw him talking to the nigga, like, so he like, oh, he with that nigga? Like, and then that's how, like, but it's like, yeah, that's what they were saying. It was like, yeah, Supreme Team was running shit, but it was a couple of niggas that wasn't with the shits, like
yeah, Big Nose. Big Nose Troy was with the smoke, bro. And Money Bags.
Black Just.
No, Black Just was on Preem's side. He was the one who got killed.
Oh
yeah. What you call it? Killed Black Just. Bags. Money Bags.
Money Bags. Yeah.
Money Bags smoked him. He was trying to hit Preem, I think, and he ended up hitting Son.
Yeah.
And then then I guess that's what the retaliation for Son.
Yeah.
But Big Nose Gary and Money, they was crew.
Facts. Yeah.
Yeah, Big Nose Gary was with the smoker. They say he was with it.
Yeah. Supreme Team just got too many niggas or had too many niggas. Like,
Well, they was like, from what it sounds like.
And they had that bread.
Them niggas is like a cartel.
Yeah,
it's like
he's putting
if
out
you got
money on niggas'
like
heads,
if you got everybody, you pull up to the block, you just see everybody looking at you like, yo, what's going on? Like, yeah, niggas is calling in, telling that nigga where you at.
Word.
Now back then, bro, yo, no security cameras, no phones.
Word.
That was in that time. That was the time when you had to pull up on your mans and them. You could call them.
Yeah.
Yo, 12 o'clock, meet me there. We gonna be there at 12.
Facts.
So you couldn't fuck around, bro. They'll wait around. Like, all right, wait, maybe the train is 20, 30 minutes. After that, we out. But everybody kind of broke down the plan so we knew what was going on. If you didn't see us there at 12, we going ahead. Just meet us there type shit.
You just knew certain spots to go.
Yeah,
like they ain't here. Let me go check over here. Real quick. Like, yeah, it wasn't dope. We hear the boys soulful.
Yeah, nah.
Hell no.
Nope. And he wasn't getting caught for a lot of shit. Only how he was getting caught was that they had a snitch. They had a real live somebody that was right there. And a lot of niggas were scared. They wasn't telling back then.
Word.
Because they were scared retaliation to come back and they get touched.
You heard what these niggas in Mount Vernon is doing? They trying to make their job even easier. They giving out
they checking
ring cameras
okay.
to like 3,000 people like for free, like just to come like so it's just like now it's like anything that happens, like they go by their house, they like, oh yeah, let me see that, because that's basically their shit.
Yo,
that
you
they,
see what I'm saying? And look, I was thinking that the other day when I was looking at the cell phone, because I was like, that's just another way for them to track us and have control over us. Because now if they pull up at you and tell you, we need to see that camera, what you gonna tell them no?
Word.
No, nigga, they bought the shit.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
That's just another way for them to barge into your privacy. No, you think it's keeping you safe. That's what they make it seem like. But nah, they want to get into your privacy now.
Facts.
Because I'm pretty sure you got cameras in your house too. You think they can't see that shit?
Word.
You don't think when you freaking your wife, they not looking through your fucking flat screen TV, nigga? All right.
You wonder why every time you talk about something, it pop up on your Instagram page, your TikTok within the next half an hour.
Well, you just flip it, just like, what?
Word. Everything is listed. Word.
Word. As much, yo, all the TVs, all my laptops got a tape on the camera, dog. Black tape. Word, bro. And it'd be funny too because when I be about to get busy, I'd be like, look at the joints. If one of them is open, I still close the shit down. Word, bro. Twist my phone, put it like away from me. Cause y'all niggas is crazy. But it's funny cause I was watching like a movie that came out in like 1980s. It was a mafia movie, but with the old radio. So boom, it was a part where two people talking, but he puts the radio up and they talking so that if anything tapped, they can't hear them. And this was like in the 80s, bro. The mafia niggas. Hell yeah, they started talking. As soon as they talk, they put the radio on and then they talking like, you know.
Yeah.
Cause you remember them niggas had intel too. Them niggas had people that was working in there too, telling them like, yo, you can't be talking on the phone like that, bro. Yeah,
that's how they set up all them the New York niggas, cause they remember they said that they sent the telephone people in there acting like they was regular telephone people, set they shit up. And they put bugs all in they shit like word.
Like, they be posing as Con Ed, the Verizon motherfuckers, all that shit they be doing. I don't trust none of them Con Ed niggas if I don't know them. Hell no.
Word. And a lot of niggas really be creeps and shit. Like,
bro,
you be bringing them in your crib to set up shit. They be setting up shit so they can watch you remotely and shit like that. Like, word. Like,
what was I watching? I was watching Pablo. The same one remember we was at Yayo crib and we was telling him watch it. Oh, okay. He into that shit too. I think he's done with it, almost done with it. But it's at the end, at the part when they about to kill Pablo's cousin. Now he was like my favorite person out of every Pablo joint I saw, I loved his cousin, bro. His cousin had this undying love for him, bro, like a brother. Like, he wouldn't let nothing happen to him. And if one of the niggas in the crew said something, he'd put him in line. Like, he was the only one that could put Pablo in line. Like, that could talk to him a certain way and wouldn't have to worry about him getting killed. But it was one, when he gets killed now, his enemies is dressed up as phone, as they was working for the phone department. So he look outside, he see them working on the wire. He said, hold up. He already know what's going on. Like, he like, nah, this don't look right. And then that's when it happened, you know what I mean? But yeah, them niggas be dressed up like working ass niggas, spying on you.
Facts.
I think that's how I lost one of my my lawsuits too. I was telling somebody that this morning. For the green card. The niggas, so boom, they sent me a letter saying something about they couldn't go through with the joint. So I go to the lawyer office. I'm like, yo, what's up? He's like, yeah, we sent you a letter. They denied it or some shit. I guess I was out here working out, so they saw me working out. How am I hurt if I'm out here pushing 200 and something pounds?
Damn. Oh yeah. He came by, look at this shit.
Oh, but that's why you see me the way I be with these niggas over here. Cause after that happened, I'm like, yo, I knew it, because it's like certain people just come over here and just be sitting. It's like watching, like, I don't like that shit, bro. Yeah, bro. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that shit whack, yeah.
Super whack. I knew a nigga that had something like that with a Coca-Cola, nigga. He act like he broke his neck, walking around with the neck brace. He go to court the day they pull out pictures of him doing pull-ups in the workout. Yeah. Fucking them pull-ups up too. It's like, oh, that's not you? Damn. Yep.
Damn.
But he had a big lawsuit. Coca-Cola.
Oh yeah, they want. Oh yeah, all that money, they definitely gonna send somebody out to try to catch you. They would have paid that. Word.
Hell yeah.
That's a message.
Yep.
Word.
That's a fact.
Word. You being watched when you think you not.
Yep. From all directions, right? If it ain't the government, it's niggas that don't want to give you your money. It's the nosy ass neighbor. It's funny, the neighbor's always watching you when you chilling, but when shit happen, where the fuck y'all be at?
Nowhere to be found.
Being nosy somewhere else, maybe. It's like, but yeah, Ja, you should just chill, bro. I think 50 should kind of like, I don't know. I don't think 50 should give that nigga no attention, bro. That nigga's annoying, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's like I think he just did that because 50 goes. You know the nigga. You know him. Like he not gonna like. He not gonna let you slide. Pause.
I think that was more the Breakfast Club. Like they knew exactly what they was doing. Like it ain't like, but it was. That's the
Why
difference.
You say that
like
they asked him?
Yeah. But that's the difference. Like I ain't like when Ja said that. Ja said that. Well, Envy or one of them said like, oh yeah, no matter what, like if you have an interview, 50 name gonna come up. If 50 have an interview, your name gonna come up. But that's not true. 50 got so much shit going on. They don't really mention
that is true.
Ja,
that's true, right?
Like the
because
Ja
they could say
part,
Rick.
Yeah,
they could say Rick Ross.
Yeah,
you know
exactly.
They could say other people now.
Say
Mayweather,
Meech, like right. The big Meech, little Meech. Like they don't even.
Or
mention
let's just say confrontation. You could just associate 50 with confrontation or beef.
Yeah.
Nah.
But not with Ja Rule.
Nah, it just was the first thing that happened.
Yeah.
And it's probably the biggest pause beef because he
it's
almost
still
died.
Ongoing, basically.
Yeah, he almost died. Niggas is in jail, and then he was just dissing Gotti. So it's gonna be that shit gonna be like in the scenes a lot.
Yeah.
Even him and Rick Ross, because it's like when these niggas get quiet, they say 50 name to get some attention again. It's like, what else to do? The nigga just bought 1 million acres.
Word.
Y'all tight as fuck.
Word.
He said he was gonna buy the nigga 5th publishing or some shit.
Some shit like that, yeah.
I heard you don't even own your own shit. Cause when he said that, I'm like, yo, do you own your shit? You just sold your catalog. That's why he got all that bread. These niggas is dumb, bro. Why would you sell your whole catalog?
Yeah.
You don't got kids and shit? Oh, you know your time was coming. That's why you got rid of that shit quick. Get your money, get that big payout.
Yeah.
Stupid.
They said, I think they said when you sell your shit though, you get it back after like 10 years or something like that. Like it's not like a permanent thing. Like
I don't know. Well, maybe. You know what? Let me not say, because there could be some contract they signed. But no, if you sold something, you sold it. You got to buy it back.
Yeah, but I think it's more like you said, like it's a contract thing. Like, yeah, you get all these sales for the next 20 years, 10 to 20 years.
But that's what the
like
record labels do. That's what they do. That's what they was doing.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of niggas started getting their shit after 20 years, 30 years type shit.
Nah, that's true. That's definitely true.
But okay, this is what I say. This is what I feel. Like, I know I be off the rocker sometimes, but if you sell, you're 50 years old, 40 years old, them niggas older than us, so they gotta be 50 something years old. If you're gonna sell your catalog at this age, you think they gonna give you that shit back? In 20 years, you think they gonna give you that shit back? You think you gonna make it to that?
By that time, it'll go back to your kids probably.
If you made your paperwork like that, but most of the time it don't go that way. You gotta buy it back and then do that. You can't set it up for your kids and don't even own it.
Yeah.
You see what they did to Michael, Prince, and a whole other gang of niggas. Biggie, Pac. Look, his mom just still fighting for his shit till she died to get the estate back. That's crazy.
And then I heard they got it back, and then the son and daughter sold it.
No way.
That's what I heard. That's what I heard. Word. I think I was just reading that shit somewhere the other day. Word. The son and the daughter ended up selling it.
That's crazy.
Wow. I was just seeing something about DMX ex-wife.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? She lost that.
Yeah.
How? How? What the fuck? How? The nigga got kids. He got, like, what?
It went to his. I guess it went to his new wife.
No, none of his wives got it.
They said to his estate. So who's his estate?
No, them people who ever, bro, his no wife got it. Them niggas got it. The people who have it got it. Them motherfuckers. That's what I'm saying. You got to deal with them, bro. Cause they got the money to give you the millions of dollars to.
Oh, okay. Oh, so she was going.
I heard Future got like couple hundred million too for his catalog. Niggas is getting bread, bro.
That's a fact. That's a fact. They said T-Pain did that shit too. They said
T-Pain catalog was crazy too. See, he would have a crazy catalog. Wayne would have a crazy catalog.
I heard he sold like half of his shit too. He sold some of his shit. But that's what I'm saying. Like, these niggas is only like lending it out for like 10, 15 years from the shit that I was reading. It's like it comes back to them after a certain point.
That's why I say Wayne, that's how you could do it like that. Because if Wayne sold a portion of it. But if you sell the whole thing, you don't own none of it to even have a say-so.
That's true.
Wayne is smart. I wouldn't sell him nothing, but he probably was down and out. That's like when you just said that with Big and his kids. I'm like, maybe they was down and out. So, but damn, bro. So
French did that shit.
What about your kids? What about Big lineage? Like, he got a son. I mean, his name is Small. I mean, his name is Wallace.
That's
like,
the one that sold it.
Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. What's up? Like, but they probably was on some hard times. You know, you got your mom.
And like you said, they've been fighting all this time,
bro.
So it's like, yeah.
Just get rid of it.
All of that shit cost some money. Like,
you fought it. Yeah, it's like, nigga, for that, bro, I know I might sound dumb, but fuck it. If I know my father's estate was worth millions of dollars, dog,
Mm-hmm.
and I would have to wait 5 or 10 years to recuperate that money, and I'm only 18, 19, this nigga probably 20 something. Nigga, go work. Go do what you doing. Grind out. In the next couple years when you get to divide up that money, y'all got money coming forever, nigga.
Yeah.
Forever. You gonna have to work in 10 years. That's what I be thinking, like, yo, go talk to the lawyer, ask him, yo, what's the numbers usually like?
Mm-hmm.
Type shit. Like, what can we look? I want to know the analytics too.
Or definitely would have never did that fast. It took some time.
Or
like,
sole portion, like you said, Wayne did.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
For a little bit. Rent it out to them for a little bit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Maybe that would, like, you know, it's always something. There's always something. Maybe they like, nope, nah, this is a one-time deal. Either you sell the whole thing or no deal. 400 million.
Word.
400 what?
Word.
Yeah, because they know they going to make quadruple that. This is big, nigga. He's still talked about to this day. And now they could change his history and say whatever they want about him. Because none of his family own it.
Mm-hmm.
You think his mother fought for that, to do that?
Word.
Nah, hell no.
Word. And that be the thing too. They be praying on you because they know you broke and they know you need the money right now. So they like, all right, take it or leave it. Like, but it's just like, yeah, sometimes you gotta leave it. Word.
Just like, yo, did you see them niggas saying surf toll?
Nah.
I was gonna send you that shit, bro. It was like I was reading it like 2, 3 in the morning. They saying, boom, the niggas arrested Surf. As soon as he get there, he like, yo, whatever I gotta do to reduce my time, just let me know what I gotta do. I'm taking full responsibility for everything I did. And da. They saying because he did that, that's what made Big U case and all this other shit with them Crips go the way it did. I guess that's why even with the Chef G nigga, that's his name?
Yeah.
He ended up getting knocked. They all Crips, rolling stay 60s.
Mm-hmm.
But
I heard it was the other way around though. I heard Big U and them got Surf caught up in some shit, and then that's how he got locked up. But I don't know. I ain't see that yet. You gotta send me that shit.
Well, that could be true because they said when Surf went in, he like, yo, I denounced the 60s.
Yeah.
Like he's
but
like,
all of them niggas is doing that shit. Fucking what's the name went in there? Casanova nigga went in there and did that shit.
Yeah, I heard he did that, but I just seen him on the interview talking like he was holding it down.
Yeah.
Profit. A lot of niggas taking profit deals. I said that shit. Your paperwork was sealed.
A lot of people, you gotta say that shit though, like especially when you trying to get out and shit, like, so it's like, that's what I said.
What you mean? You gotta
denounce your gang basically, like, to let them know, when I get out, I'm not even with that shit no more. Like I'm trying to be a rapper. Like I'm trying to change my life basically. Like.
I mean, look. If Surf did that,
I hope that. Word.
Yeah, if Surf did that, then it's gonna be a lot of
Damn, it's like, and then that's what I was gonna say too earlier about. I watched that interview with the Bad News nigga. It's like,
oh, you watched it?
Yeah, it's like, nigga, why the fuck? He tried to compare his shit to the Kid Slade shit. It's like, nigga, why did you even have to bring his name up?
Hey, did you hear Kid Slade interview? He was telling you, like, don't bring me up.
Nah.
I actually think that would be a good battle. But Slade's like, he's not battling him.
Yeah.
And I said that too. They ratting things is two different things, bro.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah.
Slade didn't tell on nobody. He actually, they subpoenaed him out his cell and started questioning him. Yo, what happened to that? I don't know them niggas.
Word.
Oh, you don't know them niggas? All right. Pictures. This ain't you? Damn. All right, yeah. Boom, blah, blah. I was there, I ain't see nothing, though. I don't know what happened. They call him a snitch for that.
Yeah. Bad News, yeah.
You said 4.
Yep. Yeah.
That's a tattletale.
Then you heard the part, he I don't know what the fuck he was trying to say. The nigga said, yeah, I got shot with a 9, the nigga got caught with a 9, but it wasn't the 9 that shot me. Like, what? Like,
The nigga said he had a move called a Happy Meal.
yeah. He said, I do 13 moves. I probably